This trade depends on how much Masai still believes in Pascal Siakam. We saw how good he was when he was a number 2. Do we hold on hoping to get that number 1, or are we fully committing to this rebuild, retool, get all these young players, and let's see what happens? Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Clutch Takes, the channel where we talk about all things going on in the NBA with a focus on the Toronto Raptors. Now before we get into the video at hand that you guys all clicked on to see, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe as it means a lot to me and helps grow the channel. And I like getting back to you guys, so please give me your opinionated thoughts and we can get a discussion going. So today we're going to be talking about a potential off-season move for the Toronto Raptors, as Eric Schwartz suggests that the Golden State Warriors are going all in this offseason to try to get back to what they were, possibly a healthy Clay. They want to get that 4th All-Star again to compete and not let this window shut. So as Greg Schwartz says from Bleacher Report, he says that one of the potential trade targets for the Warriors is Pascal Siakam. As of now, the Raptors haven't shown a strong indication they are planning to move Siakam, but as I just mentioned, Greg Schwartz of Bleacher Report suggests that the Warriors want to go all in. The trade scenario that he brings up would be Wiseman and Andrew Wiggins going to the Raptors, with Siakam and Boucher going to the Warriors. Now I know what you guys are thinking, and before you guys go and comment that this is a really bad idea, I'm on board with you. So to make this video interesting, I'm including the Wolves pick into this discussion, as there's no way in hell we're taking that bad contract, and especially Wiseman now that he got that injury. Now that we have that out of the way, let's take a look what a Wiseman, Wiggins, and Wolves pick deal would look like for Pascal Siakam and Boucher, and if it would be even worth it for the Toronto Raptors. For the Warriors side of thing, this is like a slam dunk in my opinion. You get Clay back, you could possibly run a lineup of Curry, Clay, Draymond, Siakam, Boucher. They're a team that practically invented the small ball. They thrive with it. So Boucher would be a better center there, obviously, than here. It just makes so much sense. They'd be a really fast passing team. And yeah, that would make a lot of sense for the Warriors. But for the Raptors, they're getting James Wiseman, obviously, as a centerpiece of this. James Wiseman was the 2nd overall pick. He has a lot of potential. People say that Kerr is not using him right, but like we've seen, like people like Anthony Edwards and LaMelo Ball, obviously there's busts in the draft, but I do still believe in Wiseman. He's a 7-foot player. He could help with our rebounding, and he could truly be our center of the future. So this is something that makes me interested. The Wiggins thing, I'm not as excited, as that contract is still really bad. And although he has improved his defense and he's looked like a capable 3rd option, if you don't want to hold down to Pascal Siakam, why would you want to hold down to Andrew Wiggins? I get that. Now for the Wolves pick, the reason I'm making this video or even talking about this subject matter, and hear me out. So as we all know, the Wolves are terrible this year, and the Warriors happen to have this pick. Now this pick is top 3 protected, so there's a very well chance that it goes to next year. But even next year, it is unprotected, and you never know, as the Wolves look like they don't really have their stuff together, and that could very well end up being a top pick as well. Now, if this pick were to fall out of the top 3, and the highest it could possibly be is the 4th overall pick, this could still have a lot of great options for the Raptors, such as Jonathan Kuminga, Jalen Green, Jalen Johnson, maybe Jalen Suggs if he somehow falls out of the top 3. There's a lot of great players in this deep draft that everyone keeps talking about. That would be amazing for the Toronto Raptors. So now with this trade, you get one of these top 5 picks in the draft. You get Wiseman, so that's practically 2 top 5 picks, and then you get Andrew Wiggins. Does this make you want to do it? Does this make you not want to do it? For me, I'm still second guessing myself on this one, and this is why I brought up an alternative solution, as I had to. So in this new deal that you see on the screen is Terrence Ross and Gary Harris instead of Wiggins coming to fit the salary cap, and then Wiseman in that pick. With Andrew Wiggins, instead of going to the Toronto Raptors, he's now going to the Orlando Magic. The reason why I thought of this trade instead of the other one is I rather have bench pieces to support this nucleus, as I feel like Andrew Wiggins would kind of put a hitch in the road with this. And Terrence Ross is shown to be a very capable bench scorer, and Gary Harris would fit into our system, although that contract is still pretty bad, is not as bad as Andrew Wiggins. So I like that, and I like that he's like a defensive player, so he could be like our stopgap at the 2 spot. I don't know. He could also be on the bench as well. Overall though, This trade depends on how much Masai still believes in Pascal Siakam. As Pascal Siakam, we saw how good he was when he was a number 2. Do we hold on hoping to get that number 1? Or are we fully committing to this rebuild, retool, get all these young players, and let's see what happens? This is like a very risky thing to do. And Pascal Siakam, it all depends if like you believe he's worth that max contract. As the way you stay in this mediocre purgatory is by having these max deals given to players who aren't max players. Given why Andrew Wiggins, almost a max player pretty much, I would not want him back in this deal, as obviously you'd rather have Pascal Siakam. So let me know what you guys think. Is the prospect in the draft with that Wolves pick and James Wiseman enough for you to pull the trigger on this deal to give up Pascal Siakam, the franchise player? Let me know in the comments down below. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. See you later.